Authors define the composer's writing style. Each of your authors should have a distinct personality and style. From the home page, click Settings, and then Author Settings. The number of active custom authors you can have is limited by your subscription type. You use the drop-down here to switch between different authors. The drop-down list has 3 sections. Add new author. Clicking this gives you a blank form to define a new author. Your authors. These are the authors that you created. And sample authors. These are authors created by ContentFlow to get you started. The easiest way to understand how to fill in the fields is to see how a sample author does it. Let's select Ford Prefect. If you know, you know. The first thing you'll see is the red warning that this author can't be edited, because it was created by ContentFlow. You can only edit your own authors. Must-fill fields are marked with a red asterisk, for example author name, writing style, writing role, etc. The author name should be the full name, including any professional titles like doctor, professor, etc. The scope is only relevant to brand flow and news flow, where a user can have multiple workspaces. It lets you set what level this author can be used in. Workspace means the author can be used only in this workspace. Setting it to user means all workspaces owned by this user can access the author. Team means every member of the team, and so on. In ContentFlow, the default value is workspace, and it is locked. The active status toggles the author active or inactive. Inactive authors do not count towards the limit, but they also can't be chosen in Composer. Age has minimal impact, but is passed to Composer as additional background information. The profile picture is only useful if your content management system, CMS, doesn't automatically insert a signature at the bottom of your posts. Paste a URL to the image you wish to use. The writing role informs Composer on what the author does, which is not necessarily the same as job title. It should be the shortest word or phrase that captures their essence. If we click on the question mark, we will see some examples such as blogger, student, teacher, marketing copywriter, financial journalist, etc. The job title is, of course, what the author does in the world. The profile blurb, like the profile picture, is only useful if your CMS doesn't automatically insert a signature for you. The following sections, life, character, and writing style, are critical for Composer to fully understand the author. The background describes where the author was born, where they grew up, nationality, current location, etc. The details of their life that influence their personality and outlook, which are separate from career. The career field includes things like work experience, career highlights, professional experience, certificates, awards, etc. Expertise describes the author's specialty. A comma-separated list is better than sentences here. Relevant items in background, career, and expertise may be directly mentioned, if appropriate, by the composer. Personality lets the composer know what kind of a person the author is. Principles define the author's attitudes and values, what the author stands for or against. The principle's intensity shows how strongly the principles are enforced within the new content. Talking speed is for when you're generating podcasts, which use virtual authors as the hosts. It can range from very slow to very fast. The writing style describes the author's writing style in as much detail as possible. The more precise the information you give here, the more clearly and closely composer's results will be to what you expect. The Style Guide is an optional field where you can add your own writing rules and their explanations. And finally, we have Writing Sample. Although the writing sample is not technically required, we strongly recommend that you find a representative sample of the author's writing, so that the composer can get as close as possible to matching the style. This is especially important if you are creating a virtual author of yourself. I'm going to switch to a custom author. Down at the bottom of the page, you'll see a Save button and a Delete button, which are used to, save and delete records.